Do you ever feel bloated, sluggish, or uncomfortable after a meal? In this video, we explore how ginger, peppermint, and senna teas can naturally support digestion, ease constipation, and help you feel lighter and more energized no matter your age. Sip your way to better gut health and a happier you. Have you ever sat down after a good meal and felt like your stomach just wasn't ready to do its job? Maybe you feel bloated, heavy, or just plain uncomfortable. Even after something simple like soup and toast, you're not alone. As we get older, our bodies start changing in little ways, especially when it comes to digestion. Foods that used to sit just fine suddenly feel like bricks, and our gut seems to slow down, leaving us tired and frustrated. But here's the good news: it doesn't have to be that way. You don't need a shelf full of pills or some complicated diet to feel better. Sometimes, the answer is as simple as a warm cup of tea. Not just any tea, though. The right teas, used regularly, can work wonders for your digestion and overall gut health. And the best part? They're comforting, natural, and easy to add to your daily routine. Whether you're dealing with occasional constipation, gas, or that sluggish after-meal feeling, these teas can help gently nudge your body back into balance. Today, we're going to explore 3 of the best teas for digestion and gut health, ones that have stood the test of time and continue to help thousands of seniors feel lighter, healthier, and more energized. These aren't trendy fads or miracle cures. They're simple, effective, and best of all, enjoyable. So, grab your favorite mug, get comfortable, and let's talk about the first one. Let's begin with a classic that your grandmother probably swore by: peppermint tea. Now, I know, peppermint might sound like something more fitting for holiday cookies than a health routine. But trust me on this, peppermint tea is one of the most soothing, belly-friendly drinks you can find. Why? Because it contains natural compounds that help relax the muscles in your digestive tract. That means it can ease cramping, reduce bloating, and help food move more smoothly through your system. Have you ever felt that tight, gassy sensation in your stomach after dinner? Maybe you've even had moments where you needed to lie down because it felt like everything was just sitting in your belly like a stone. A warm cup of peppermint tea after a meal can help ease that discomfort. It's like giving your gut a little massage from the inside out. And here's a tip: try sipping it about 20 to 30 minutes after eating. It's a gentle way to tell your body, hey, it's okay to relax now. Some people even find that peppermint helps with that occasional nausea or uneasy stomach feeling, especially after a heavier meal. It's a simple comfort that costs next to nothing, yet it can make a real difference in how your body feels day to day. Plus, the aroma alone is enough to soothe your mind. And let's be honest, sometimes our digestion is just as affected by stress as it is by food. But while peppermint is cooling and calming, our next tea brings a different kind of warmth, and its benefits run deep. I'm talking about ginger tea. Now, if you've ever had a grandmother or aunt who swore by ginger for an upset stomach, she knew what she was talking about. Ginger is like nature's little spark plug for your digestive system. It doesn't just soothe, it stimulates. That's right, ginger helps get things moving when your system feels sluggish. If you ever find yourself battling with constipation or just feeling slow and backed up, a cup of ginger tea might be exactly what your body needs. It encourages digestive enzymes, helps with absorption of nutrients, and improves overall gut motility. That means your food doesn't sit in your stomach longer than it needs to, and your body gets more of the good stuff from the meals you're already eating. And if you've ever had that burning, uncomfortable heartburn feeling, ginger can help with that too. It's naturally anti-inflammatory, which means it helps calm the lining of the stomach and reduces that acid-related discomfort. But the real beauty of ginger tea is in its warmth. You feel it right away, like a cozy fire in your chest that says, I've got you. Some folks add a little honey or lemon to their ginger tea, not just for taste, but to give it an extra gut-friendly boost. Lemon supports liver function, and honey has natural soothing properties. But even just plain ginger tea steeped for 5 to 10 minutes can become your after-meal go-to. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds nice, but will it really make a difference? And I get it. You've lived a full life, you've tried a lot of things, and you're careful with what you add to your routine. That's smart, but the truth is, Sometimes the most effective solutions are the ones that are simplest and most overlooked. A small change like drinking a cup of tea each day can slowly, gently begin to shift how your body feels. Less bloating, fewer uncomfortable evenings, better sleep, and even more energy, because your body isn't using up all its strength just trying to digest dinner. And there's something else too. These moments, just you, your favorite mug, and a few quiet sips can become more than just about digestion. They're a chance to slow down, breathe, and reconnect with your body. To tune in and say, how am I really feeling today? Because your gut, believe it or not, tells you more than just whether you've eaten too much. It's connected to your mood, your memory, your immune system, everything. And when your gut is happy, it shows. We've talked about peppermint for cooling and calming, and ginger for warmth and stimulation. Both are wonderful on their own. But what if you need a little help with regularity? You know what I'm talking about when you don't feel light in the morning. When it feels like days pass and nothing's moved. That sluggish, weighed down feeling that starts to creep into everything you do. That's where the next tea comes in. And believe me, it's a game changer. If you've ever felt like your digestive system just isn't moving the way it used to, this one could be the gentle push you've been waiting for. I'm talking about senna tea. Now, senna isn't as well known as peppermint or ginger, but for many seniors it's the quiet hero. Senna comes from the leaves of a plant used for centuries as a natural laxative. And I want to be clear here, we're not talking about harsh, fast-acting over-the-counter laxatives that leave you doubled over or running to the bathroom. Senna tea works gently, usually overnight, encouraging your body to return to a more natural rhythm. If you're someone who's experienced those mornings where you just feel stuck, where your belly feels heavy before the day even begins, this tea might be just what you need. It gently stimulates the bowel and helps things move along, especially when your gut has been feeling sluggish or backed up. And sometimes, it's not even what you ate yesterday. It could be a week of slow digestion, stress, medications, or just aging itself making everything drag a bit. A cup of senna tea in the evening, perhaps before bed, can help support a healthy routine by the time morning rolls around. It doesn't create dependency if used occasionally and thoughtfully, which is exactly how it's meant to be used, not every day. But when your body gives you the signs that it needs a little nudge, think of it like a kind, helpful friend who steps in just when you need them, but doesn't stick around and take over your life. And let's be honest, feeling backed up doesn't just affect your stomach. It affects your energy, your mood, even your sleep. You wake up groggy. You don't want to eat breakfast. You avoid walking or moving around because you feel weighed down and uncomfortable. It's amazing how something so simple, so basic, can steal the joy right out of your day. But the opposite is also true. Once things start moving regularly again, everything else starts to feel better too. That's the magic of a healthy gut. It's like the control center for the rest of your body. When it's calm, clean, and functioning well, you sleep better, you think more clearly, you have more energy, and yes, even your joints feel a bit looser. It's all connected. Now, you might be wondering, okay, these teas sound great, but how do I work them into my routine without overcomplicating things? That's the beauty of it. You don't need a strict schedule or a complicated tea chart. You just listen to your body. Maybe you start the day with a soothing cup of ginger tea to wake up your system, especially if mornings feel slow or stiff. Midday, after lunch, a bit of peppermint tea can help calm the stomach, especially if you're prone to gas or that bloated, stretched out feeling. And in those times when you just feel off, when you haven't been regular, and your stomach is telling you something's not quite right, you can bring in senna tea for a day or two. Not every day, just when it's truly needed. And here's a little secret. Some folks even mix teas together. A bit of ginger and peppermint, lovely for after dinner, or peppermint and a very light senna in the evening. That can be gentle and effective, especially if you're easing back into regularity after a few sluggish days. Now, there's something important I want to mention. Before you try a new tea, especially if you're on medications or managing conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or kidney concerns, it's always a good idea to talk with your doctor or pharmacist. Not because these teas are dangerous, but because your body is unique. And it's always wise to make sure everything works together safely. But for most people, Adding a cup or two of these teas each day is not only safe, it's therapeutic. It creates a rhythm. It adds a comforting ritual to your day. And more than anything, it helps you feel better in your own body again. That sense of lightness, that calm belly, that steady, predictable rhythm that lets you wake up ready to go, not worrying about what your stomach is going to do today. And let's not forget, tea is more than just liquid. It's a moment of peace, a time to sit, breathe, be still. Whether you're on your porch, by a sunny window, or wrapped in a blanket with the TV on low, that warm cup in your hands is your reminder that you're caring for yourself, that you deserve to feel good in your body no matter your age. A lot of folks think that after a certain age, feeling uncomfortable just becomes part of the deal. That's not true. You still have so much life to live, and you deserve to feel your best doing it. Every small step you take, like brewing a cup of tea that supports your digestion, is a step toward that better, lighter, freer version of yourself. And if you've been dealing with gut issues for a while, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. Your body might be slower, yes, but it still wants to work with you. These teas aren't magic potions. They're tools. Natural, gentle tools to help you get back in sync. As we move forward, we'll look how to choose the right tea for your unique needs and how combining small lifestyle shifts with these teas can really transform the way you feel from the inside out. So now that you're picturing that warm, soothing cup of tea in your hand, maybe peppermint, maybe ginger, maybe a little senna when needed, let's talk about how you can really make the most of these natural helpers. Because sipping tea is just the beginning. It's the anchor. But what really amplifies the benefits is how you support your body throughout the day. And let's start with a simple truth: your gut loves consistency. Not perfection, not some impossible routine. Just simple, daily habits that tell your body, hey, I'm here. I'm listening. Let's take care of each other. That's what tea can do. It's not just about digestion, it's about connection. Between you and your body. Between your present self and the vibrant, energetic version of you that still exists, yes, even now. Even after 60 or 70 or 80. But you know what else your gut loves? Hydration. So many of the digestive problems we deal with as we age, constipation, gas, that heavy bloated feeling, are worsened by not drinking enough water. That's another reason why tea is such a beautiful option. It hydrates you, warms your system, and brings comfort all at once. So if you've had a hard time getting in those extra glasses of water, sipping herbal tea throughout the day can be a gentle and tasty solution. Now here's a trick a lot of folks love. Start your day with a warm cup of tea. Before you eat anything, ginger tea is perfect for this. It gently wakes up your digestive tract, gets your stomach juices flowing, and signals to your body, it's a new day, let's get things moving. Think of it like warming up before a walk. You wouldn't jump into exercise with stiff muscles, right? Well, your digestive system likes a little warm-up too. And as your day goes on, pay attention to how your body reacts. Did a certain food make you feel sluggish? Did that lunch leave you feeling tight around the waist or too full for hours? That's where peppermint tea can step in and lend a hand. It's like a reset button for your belly. It's gentle, soothing, and can help calm any cramping or discomfort that sneaks up after meals. Then, as the day winds down, your body naturally starts to slow. So if you've had a few sluggish days or skipped a few walks and things aren't moving quite right, an evening cup of senna tea might be just the thing. Sit with it, relax, and let it do its work while you sleep. By morning, your body will likely feel lighter, clearer, and more ready to face the day. Now let's talk about something that doesn't get enough attention: how digestion affects your mood. We often separate the body from the mind, but they're deeply connected. When your gut is calm, your mind is calm. When your stomach is upset, your thoughts often feel scattered or heavy. And if you've ever felt low, anxious, or just not quite yourself after days of poor digestion, you're not imagining it. That gut-brain connection is real. And teas like ginger and peppermint are powerful allies, not just for your belly, but for your overall peace of mind. So no, we're not just talking about digestion here. We're talking about well-being, about giving yourself permission to feel better, one simple step at a time. And maybe it starts today. Maybe today's the day you clear off that dusty shelf in the kitchen and stock it with teas that support your body. Maybe today's the day you swap that second cup of coffee for peppermint. Maybe you take 5 minutes to just sit with a warm mug in your hands, breathing in the steam, feeling your shoulders drop, and reminding yourself you're doing something good for you. It's easy to think that once we reach a certain age, the best we can hope for is managing symptoms. But that's not true. You can still heal. You can still feel lighter, more energized, more alive. Your age is not a wall, it's a gateway. And small, nourishing choices like these, they're the keys. So let's bring it all together. You've got ginger tea, warming and stimulating, perfect for mornings or any time you feel your digestion needs a spark. You've got peppermint tea, soothing and cooling, great for calming discomfort or easing digestion after meals. And you've got senna tea, the gentle helper, perfect when your body needs that extra support to get things moving again. Each one with its own personality, its own purpose. And now, they're all tools in your wellness toolbox. Tools you can use to feel lighter, more comfortable, and more in tune with your body. So here's what I want you to take away from this. You have more control over your health than you think. A small habit, done consistently, can change the way you feel in your own skin. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need fancy supplements or harsh medications right away. Sometimes, it starts with something as gentle and as powerful as a warm cup of tea. And if you've ever felt like you're the only one dealing with these digestive ups and downs, you're not. So many people your age are quietly struggling with the same discomfort, the same questions, the same desire to feel good again. You are not alone, and your story is not over. So if this video helped you, inspired you, or even just gave you a moment of peace, I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite tea? What's helped you with digestion? Or maybe this is your first time trying any of these, you can tell us that too. And if you'd like more tips like this, practical, comforting, and made especially for you, don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button. There's so much more to come, and I'd love for you to be part of this community. Here's to you, yes, you feeling better, moving easier, and enjoying every single day with a little more comfort and a lot more confidence. Take care of your gut, and it will take care of you. Here's to living your best life at any age.